What's up, guys? Adam here. Welcome back to the 32nd episode. I was about to say 33rd. Welcome back to the 32nd episode of the Milan career mode. Before we get into this, if you guys enjoy this episode at any time, you guys can leave me a like down below. If you're new here, why not consider subscribing? You change your mind at any time. Let's get into these highlights. Starting off with Sampdoria. Now, Sampdoria, if you're new here, if you know, if you don't know, Sampdoria has always been the most frustrating side I've ever had to play against in FIFA. Not just FIFA 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, all the way as far back as I can remember, and it's no different here. And I saw a lot of comments in support of going back to the game cam. I wanted to go to the co-op cam just because I felt like sometimes the players on the game cam just feel like they're skating. So I don't know, I think visually it does look a lot better. Sandro Tonali with an opportunity in the 11th minute. I just think the game cam looks better. To play it's a little bit tougher, but I'm gonna stick through and play on the game cam. Keane with an opportunity that just does go wide there. So hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy being back on the game cam, because maybe a lot of you really didn't like that last episode because of the co-op cam. We got Renato Sanchez with a half opportunity. We're getting like these half opportunities here in this first half. Goalkeeper Aldero rarely makes a mistake, and there he makes a mistake. Plays it straight to Keane, who intercepts. Tonali and Sanchez playing us like the strikers, and look at that beautiful chip by Sandro Tonali, looking like a striker. What a goal by Sandro Tonali. 1-0 up within the first 40 minutes, and you're probably thinking, okay, maybe everything's gonna start going well. Nope, that's gonna be a penalty for Sampdoria, because the penalties are still on. I still think they're a good idea, and there's gonna be some penalties that are penalties, some penalties that maybe aren't penalties, just like real life. But Vere is gonna miss that one. Just keep that in mind. Vere gonna be missing that one. Tomori, I don't know what I was thinking there. That's going to be a straight red card for Fikayo Tomori, so that means he's going to miss the next game. Sampdoria have another opportunity from the spot, and Vere, just get him off of penalties for the rest of his career, because that was two horrible penalties. They should have capitalized on that, and they didn't. And usually when you don't capitalize on your chances, the other team comes the other way and they score. Theo Hernandez with a great cross into Moise Keane, and it's Aldero. Aldero. How many times do I have to say Aldero? And that leads to a Sampdoria chance that maybe Mike Maignan should be doing a little bit better. And that's been a reoccurring theme in these past couple of episodes. Some goals have been going in that I don't want to say it. I don't want to say that word because I really do hate saying it. But that one just poor defending by me, especially down to 10 men. But the goal before maybe shouldn't have gone in. This one was a great finish. And then in the final couple of minutes, I had just given up all hope on this game. As you see there, Redmond going to be scoring 3-1 Sampdoria, pointing to the back of his kit. Sampdoria, I'm sorry, but you're like irrelevant in this career mode. Just stay mid-table while we'll try to win that Champions League, that treble. Harry Kane, the tifo for Spurs. And this is one of our final games in Champions League. I think our 5th game in Champions League. A victory here would send us on through to the knockout stages, where we'll await who we're going to face. But we still need to get through Spurs and then Panathinaikos. And I'm telling you right now, there's BS in this game. I'm forewarning you. Harry Kane with a great strike. Mike Maignan, simplest of saves, grabs that back. Rafael Leao with some tricky feet on that wing, looking for somebody to cross into, finding Vlahovic. Vlahovic usually so prolific, so good with his head, and there just off target. Needed to capitalize on that. Holberg finding Lo Celso, and a look for Heung-min Son inside the box. Harry Kane blocked by Tomori. It's gonna be a penalty. It's gonna be a penalty. Nothing I can do about that one. It happens. His arm is like this. It hits his arm. And Harry Kane's going to make no mistake from the spot, putting it in the bottom right corner. I thought with that much power he would stay down the middle, maybe try to chip Maignan, but apparently he didn't. And then all of our hard work finally pays off as Moise Keane. Theo Hernandez on the wing. He likes to go high, but he plays it into Moise Keane. Moise Keane finding Vlahovic. That one's in off the post, and that one looked like it was going off target, even though I know I put it on target, and I know he has such good finishing. Dusan Vlahovic makes it 1-1, and I had to play this replay a couple of times because look at how off balance he was, but he finds the finish past Hugo Lloris, and it's 1-1. Making 3 changes here, bringing on Asensio, Tonali, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, because like I said, Ibrahimovic is still good till the end of the season. He is retiring at the end of the season. If we could give him that Champions League, that treble to end off his career, I would absolutely love that. Rafael Leao, what a great steal. You're thinking, okay, he's going to go all the way, but look at Heung-min Son. Just Heung-min Son just chasing and chasing. Almost gets back to that one. Leao, back to Kamara. Kamara going to send it all the way to Davide Calabria. I'm thinking, okay, we've got a chance here. Renato Sanchez going for Asensio. I just felt blocked. They get back so easily. Vlahovic, Tonali. Tonali's going to try to find Leao. Leao has Theo. Theo going to look to cross in. A beautifully worked play, honestly, from outside the box. But like they just back up, and then it's just like the speed and pacing of this game sometimes. It doesn't make sense. If a player has like in the 90s of speed, okay, maybe. Like Theo has 99 speed in this career mode. We've got him up to 99 speed, so he should feel like he's faster than everybody. But sometimes some players who don't have the speed catch up, as Vlahovic putting in the penalty, and hopefully on our way to a 2-1 victory. Like I said, hopefully on our way to a 2-1 victory, because you absolutely know that that's not going to last. You can call this poor defending, you can call this whatever you'd like, but Harry Kane stripping the ball off Boubacar Kamara, who's been the most solid defender in this entire series. And Harry Kane going to be drawing the score level in the 89th minute, and I was furious. I've never actually been this mad at a FIFA game in quite a while. Kamara, so solid there, just gets stripped, and look at the effort by Mike Maignan. There's no way a 90 rated goalkeeper should be doing that. I tried to show every angle. Looks like it almost tipped off of his fingers, but no, he just didn't even get a touch to it. Did not even get a touch to it. Finds the back of the net just because they wanted to give it to them. And here's how our table looks. 9 points for us. Spurs with 8. Leverkusen with 6. Panathinaikos with 4. We're taking on Panathinaikos in the final game of the Champions League Group A stage. 2 victories, 3 draws. 9 goals for 6 against for Milan. Should be doing a little bit better, but sometimes it was through no fault of our own. All we needed was a victory, and a convincing victory. And we're playing Panathinaikos, so I thought, okay, we could play some French players, some players who maybe don't get that many games in the team. And there was 2 people who had like VIP access. They, they had the on the pitch package. They had to pay so much money for it, but you can see them there. They're in the middle of play. Davide Calabria. We're playing Rebic in this game. Look at this goal by Ante Rebic. Calabria whipping in Ante Rebic. I saw a couple comments to let go of Rebic. Why? He's an 83 rated player who's happy playing not every other game, but he's happy being a rotation player in the side. Now that he's 30, he can still be a starter, but Leao has taken that spot. You don't sell players that have so much value to the team to replace them with maybe a player, I don't know, who could be better. Rebic has proven time and time again that he can still play. And I absolutely love Ante Rebic. Another penalty. This time, it's saved by Mike Maignan. Very missing the penalties in that another game against Spurs. We scored every penalty we had. And Calabria finding Vlahovic. Vlahovic with the strike that leads to a Milan corner. Tonali whipping in, finding the head of Simon Kjær. Going to be cleared away. Benacer, Tomori, Brahim Diaz, who's been playing very, very well as of late. That's going to be another penalty. Let me know if you think there's just too many penalties, but I think it's a fair balance of some BS penalties and some penalties that should be penalties, as Vlahovic with a fantastic strike right down the middle for another goal in the Champions League. He just thrives in the Champions League. Kjær, Moise Kean, after we made some changes. Vitale with a fantastic finish. Emanuele Vitale. He hasn't scored that many goals. He looks like he's maybe stopped growing, but I wanted an Italian striker, and let's just say that he was from our youth academy with a fantastic finish. Makes it 3-0. Looking for another Vitale goal. This time it's saved by the goalkeeper. Should be doing a little bit better there. And then obviously you can't have anything nice in FIFA, as Panathinaikos, another penalty for them. But this time I fully agree with that penalty, as Theo has his arms stretched like this. Don't know what he's doing there. Is Maignan gonna save this one? No, he's not. It's gonna smash off the bar. And just look at how the ball is gravitating towards their foot there. The amount of times I cleared it. Romagnoli with like a Kamara-esque giveaway. And they just had to give them a goal. They just had to ruin Mike Magnol's clean sheet. As Panathinaikos, the player goes and celebrates at the camera. For what reason, I'll never know. As this one finishes 3-1 because Keane's going to get a great strike. A great save by the goalkeeper. Let's jump into the highlights as we're into the knockout stages and into the January transfer window. We've promoted Gabriele De Rosa to the senior side, 58 rated. The amount of academy players that I've been getting with skinny arms and no number on their shorts, he's literally the only one left that didn't have that. So he's promoted into the senior side, especially through the injury of Brahim Diaz. He's going to be out for another 2 months. We have Asensio. Maybe we could look in the transfer window to see if we could sign somebody. Udinese in the round of 16 of the Coppa Italia. Let's get it. We've got some game changers on the bench if ever we do need, but we're starting Plizzari in goal. I think it's the first time we've actually started Plizzari. We're starting De Rosa on the right, giving Asensio a rest. Zlatan and Vitale up top. Rebic on the left. Renato Sanchez. As you can see, I did change his number. Okay, well then, I don't know why the camera switched back to the co-op when I was playing on the game cam. One thing that I'm a little bit disappointed about in this series is like the lack of academy players. Back in FIFA 21, we had some fantastic players to come out of the academy, but in this game, the amount of players I get with the skinny arms, the no number on the back, the no number on the shirt, it's just a frustrating thing to see. De Rosa with a great ball in. Tonali looking to find Emanuele Vitale. And that's got to be a corner for us. Tonali whipping in. So that's why I'm a little bit disappointed in this series. That I wish we could add more academy players. Renato Sanchez looking for a strike outside the box. Just absolute domination. Rebic looking for Tonali, who didn't run for some reason. Also, I wanted to get the guys like Vitale into the side. We got Rick Blom, who I did forget on the bench there. De Rosa, Kalulu, Vitale. The fumble by the goalkeeper. Vitale. Ibrahimovic. Zlatan, look. Of course, I didn't. I'm not on. It's so early in the morning right now. I can't think. I can't speak. I didn't even know they gave that ball away. Another giveaway by them. Sanchez. Rebic. Ante. Going out wide, Rebic. He's got maybe a cross in. Zlatan's in there. Where are you, Zlatan? Come on. You've got like 4 goals in 8 games this season. You're so much better than that. Teo. 99 speed Teo. De Rosa's there. Gabriele De Rosa. What? Out of all players to get to the header, De Rosa in there. What a run. Just gets in behind the defender. A fantastic header by the young man. First game, first opportunity, first goal. 1-0 up. No Diaz, no Asensio, no problem. 58 rated. Got the number 58 for that. I like giving the players the overall that they have when they come out of the academy. That's what I usually do for numbers. That was very poor by Plizzari, but we make Kalulu. Come on, man. Lovely stuff by Zlatan. Now De Rosa. Looking to cross in. Nobody's putting pressure on him. Renato Sanchez in there. I went for the... Why did he try to take a touch? Teo. That's yours, man. What is happening? Got De Rosa in there. Can he send him? That could be a great ball. De Rosa. Try to pull it back in for somebody. There's Zlatan. Zlatan with an opportunity. What is Udinese's defense? Zlatan. What? Udinese, man. Get out of here. Let's go, guys. We should be like 8-0 up. Oh, no. The dreaded ball right in behind that you cannot stop. Pereira. Right after I said we should be like 8-0 up. It's 1-1, of course. Going wide, De Rosa. Gonna keep going wide. Looking to send in the cross. Gets us a corner. He's having a great game, De Rosa. Just pushed out of play there. Whips in. Zlatan in the box. Vitale. Okay, but why are you not going towards the ball? Bringing on Willems and Leao. Taking off Zlatan and Tonali. We gotta keep our players ready. We do have, hopefully, another game in the Coppa Italia. I want to win the treble. Willems coming on. Vitale gonna stay on. Let's see what these guys can produce. And Leao, you know how good he's been. Look, those have been the efforts by Udinese. Just try to whip a ball in over the top, see if it works. And that's how they scored their first goal. Just through, nothing I can do. And now we got to score to make it 2. I'm just rhyming all over the place. That's a decent ball. Rebic. Vitale. I didn't even go in for that one. I was just waiting to see it come down, but he still jumped in. Willems, the touch. Leao. It's skill by Leao here. Nobody's going to close him down, so he's just going to go. Leao inside the box. I love Leao, man. He feels so good in this game. Just so good on the ball. Williams whipping in. Romagnoli. Down to Teo. The strike, the save by Dimitrovic. Nice, Williams. Leao. Vitale. Nice pass. Vitale is there. Let's go, Leao. Great pass. Emanuele Vitale scoring another goal. He scored against Panathinaikos. That could end up being the game winner. 6 in a line, 1 at the back. I don't know why this deserves this replay, but I'm not watching it. Vitale scoring. Chipped in. Sanchez. Great defending by Renato Sanchez. De Rosa. Maybe try to bomb this up the field. Don't know why my players are not moving. Leao. Vitale. Don't know why my players weren't making runs in behind, but we're into the next round, which is going to be the quarterfinals. Unconvincing victory, but De Rosa in his debut getting himself a goal. Vitale scoring as well. Lazio's down in 12th place. That's a little bit surprising, but here's how the table looks. We've dropped some points in some crucial games, but still doing relatively well. Napoli on top with 42. Milan, Inter, Udinese. Okay, so they're doing well in Serie A apparently. Juve, Sampdoria. Where's Roma? Where's Lazio? That is surprising. Lazio, I think this one could be a simulated match. Also going to show you our next game in the Champions League. Let's see what we can do at the Stadio Olimpico. Lazio deploying a 4-3-3. They've got Jonathan Tah, Rudiger, Torreira. So a lot of German influence in the side. Milan up top. I think Thorgan Hazard, Asensio starting on the right. So maybe they're just not playing well as a team. Keane has got himself a lot of goals. Vlahovic as well. The 2 strikers up top for Milan doing very, very well. And I'm very happy at their production. I'm very happy of how they played together. Vlahovic into Keane. Leao. Great opportunity. Great save. And we jump in for the corner because we're dominating. And I feel like we could win this one. Tonali. Kamara's in there. Not a convincing clearance by Hazard. Leao. Rafael Leao. Now, he's got nowhere to go. Benacer. Teo. Great ball. Keane. Leao. Great passing this. Rafael Leao. Leao. Oh my God, Leao. What a strike. Rafael Leao. Oh, this guy you cannot keep him off the score sheet, off of doing something good. And that's 1-0 for Milan. And then Kamara giving the ball away again. The most solid defender. Great passing. Just so fluent. Calabria whipping in. Vlahovic, Moise Keane. That's 2-0. I'm thinking the minute we head into the second half, this could be just simulated to the end of the match. This is how good we've been, and then we've struggled in some games that we shouldn't be struggling in. So that's why sometimes, man, it's just so frustrating. I'd like to get some changes, including Rebic, including maybe Vitale on for Moise Keane, and just go 1, 2, 3 changes and straight away simulate to the end of the match. Let's make those changes so at least they come on. Did they come on? Yes, they did. Pause. Jump to result. That could have been a mistake, but it's a mistake I was willing to make. Bazic scoring. Keane and Leao. 2-1 victory, convincing victory. This is interesting, but it's not something that I don't even want to think of this. A huge offer. We never get huge offers unless we put the players on the transfer list. But 66.4 million for Tonali from PSG as usual. Plus Matty Cash. Rejecting it, this is like a slap in the face. And that's where we're going to end this episode off, just because we had the highlights, we had the games, 13 victories, 4 draws, 3 losses. If you think somebody needs to join the side, we don't have that much money. Diaz is going to be out for a couple more weeks. 31.7 million, not the biggest of budgets, but let's take a look at how the squad's looking. I feel like I never really do squad reports just to show you how the team's looking. Coppa Italia, we've been drawn up against Inter in the quarterfinals. Champions League, it's going to be against Borussia Dortmund in the round of 16. Spurs, Inter, Villarreal, Bayern, Spartak Moscow, Manchester United, Liverpool, Real, Wolfsburg, Atletico, Barca, PSG, Juve, Manchester City. Most goals in the side is Moise Keane with 13, Vlahovic with 12. They're doing very, very well, and the majority of Vlahovic's goals come in the Champions League. 7 in 6 games. Renato Sanchez with 5, 2 assists, Zlatan 4, Brahim 4, Leao 4, Rebic, Vitale with 2 each, and what a goal by Ante Rebic, the bicycle kick, and he's even increasing at 30 years old. Simon Kjaer, Theo Hernandez, De Rosa with 1 goal, as well as Benacer, Asensio, Tonali. Asensio, he's been leaving his place for Brahim Diaz. Diaz has been doing so well, and then he gets injured for 3 months because that's how the game goes. Theo up to a 91. Great stuff. 26 years old. Mike Maignan, 90. Tonali, 88 this season. Gone up by +2. And I think he's stopped growing. He's got some fantastic stats on him. Got some good traits. Asensio, he's gone up, but hasn't played that much. Vlahovic, 87 as well. Just showing you these guys that have been playing so well. Tomori is now an 85. He's got some great speed on him, the English defender. Kamara up to 84. Hasn't gone up this season, but he's been playing so solid, playing above his stats. Rebic as well has gone up to an 84 by +1 this season, and he continues to play well. Zlatan, he's 42 years old. He's not decreasing. He's still doing what he can do, and there's nothing more I can ask from him. Rafael Leao, a fantastic season as well. Davide, hopefully he can increase in some overall points, but it's a tough ask, but he's playing like an 85, 86, 87 with the sharpness. And we've got some of our youth products who, like I said, I wish I could have used them a lot more, but it is what it is. Rick Blom up to a 75. Vitale, still a 74. Colombo back from loan, looking to maybe try and loan him out. Bianco has been loaned out. Maldini is playing well on loan. So if we do win the treble, if we try to do another season, maybe we can see those players. That's how this episode is going to be ending. If you found it a little bit short, that's just because I want your input. I want you to see. Gonna move forward with the rest of the season coming soon. Hopefully you guys have a happy holidays or whatever you celebrate. Just have a great time. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I will see you next time.